Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am to make this video because it's not beyond a question in my mind to tell you guys that a Plymouth Cuda is by far one of my favorite Mopars in all of history. And I've been talking about the Cuda, especially a reinterpretation of the Cuda coming from Dodge for the last few years. And the problem has been that Dodge has not had Stellantis has not had a actual trademark to actually call a vehicle a new Cuda. But what if I told you all that is about to change? Because what if I told you I took a look at the little trademarks that Stellantis has right about now? And what if I told you we can see not one, but two historic nameplates making a return? And oh my goodness, when I tell you guys, I am so motherfucking happy. I cannot wait to show you guys what I just found. Okay, over 55,000 friends. Let's get right into it. I'm telling you guys, I am so motherfucking happy when I saw this because I was talking to TK's Garage OC Motivator last night in our little private group. And I was like, you know what, let me go and look at some trademarks to see whether or not another vehicle that I gotta make a video on could possibly come back in a certain name. So I went on a US trademark search, which is pretty much where you can go and see pretty much trademarks that any company has, especially registered. And going looking through there, and I went and put in, because Stellantis doesn't really have like their own little, ownership of actual trademarks and stuff like vehicle names like Challenger, Charger, Red Eye, Hellcat stuff. It's still carried over by FCA. So I know when I go look through the trademark search, they go look at FCA US LLC, which was, FCA's name before they got bought out by Stellantis and stuff. So I went looking through there, and literally what do I find? But the first motherfucking search is for the Cuda with the apostrophe. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. There is now an active trademark. I'm gonna show you right here on this daggone screen. This is how excited I am to actually see this because I just love the Cuda name, the Cuda look of a car, and I've been wanting to see a Cuda from Dodge for oh so long. And Dodge wanted to make a Cuda because they showed dealers back in 2012 during the whole dealership meeting that they wanted to bring like a Cuda out, but they was not able to get the trademark. But if you look at the trademark right here, this bad boy is actively pending, and they just did it back in January. And I am just so happy to see this. I'm telling you guys, if Dodge actually announces a Cuda sometime in the next couple years, hopefully when this trademark actually goes through, I am going to be hands down the first motherfucking person to put an order in because I've been wanting this car for so long. I've been wanting a Cuda. I love the Cuda, and it's finally so happy to see that we could be finally getting that nameplate. I'm just so I'm telling you guys, I cannot wait for this crap to happen.
A few inches later.
Okay, now that I recovered my hat and came back to my senses, and now my chi is centered, let me tell you guys why this trademark, this pending trademark, is very, very important. Because remember, Dodge around this same time last year debuted the Dodge Charger portal. And remember in that portal, they teased quite a few things in there. They teased a Viper on a lift, which kind of to me symbolized that they're working on some kind of Viper-ish type car. And they also had on the opposite wall, if you spun it around, a fish logo on the wall. And that was very important to me because that just symbolized that to me and other people out there that they are definitely hinting that it could be some kind of Cuda type car coming because they used those same, logos on the garage doors during the last call era. And eventually somewhere down the line, all those logos were exposed and some of them was pretty cool. And so to me, honestly, that right there was the first breadcrumb that Dodge put out there to see how everyone would respond to what would happen if they actually brought the Cuda logo back. So that was the first breadcrumb. Now the second breadcrumb came later last year around SEMA because they debuted this Charger right here. And if you look at it, it looked just like one of the AAR Cuda's paint schemes where you got the blacked out hood. You got those little blocks in the hood too, and also has the stripes down the side of the car. That's literally, to me, another throwback that, yeah, they are actively talking about making a Cuda version of the Charger. But the thing that was holding them back was they did not have an active trademark. And I made a video about this back in November talking about that car, that they don't have a trademark to call the car an actual Cuda, but they did have a trademark for the Cuda to actually call like a stripe package, something like that, that's on their car, a Cuda. They just can't call the car a Cuda. And now here we go, what, 3-4 months after November, December, January, 3 months later, now we have a pending trademark for a Class 12 trademark, which for Class 12, meaning that they can name a vehicle whatever that trademark is. So just like you got a trademark, a Class 12 trademark for like Challenger, Charger, Demon and stuff, now Dodge is actively trying to get this Cuda trademark, which is, I'm like, if this happens, oh my goodness, you gotta believe that they're gonna make a very cool car. I gotta make another video about this other car that I know they're coming out with, but it'll be crazy to think that this other car could be a Cuda. And Dodge is throwing these little hints and breadcrumbs out there to kind of get people excited, because they caught my eye. Trust me, my dear friend, I'm picking up with some of you guys are throwing down out there at Dodge and stuff. So I'm just saying.
Now, if that wasn't enough, and you're really paying attention, and you're really quick with the math,
and you pay attention to the beginning of the video, guys said there is 2 legendary nameplates that could be coming back. And this second nameplate that has a pending trademark right now proves to me that maybe Dodge is not going to make this Cuda trademark an actual performance trim of the Dodge Charger. That maybe the Cuda trademark is going to be a whole new car altogether. Because as I showed you guys in the other video with Matt McAleer, he said there are things in the works that they can't tell us about. So maybe, just maybe, Dodge is working on a new mid-sized car. They won't bring the Challenger back, but maybe they're going to bring back another legendary nameplate. And the Cuda is going to be the high performance trim, and then the base car may have a different name altogether. Because I was working with TK and trying to see if Dodge is going to make a new mid-sized car, or maybe the sub $30,000 car, a different name. So I went scrolling through again. The trademarks is actually right behind me and stuff, and I saw that Dodge as well applied for the Barracuda trademark. Now, if you guys really remember, the Barracuda was the base car that wasn't really a performance variant, and then the Cuda was a high performance trim of a Barracuda. So for Dodge to apply for a Barracuda and Cuda effectively on the exact same day, or really within the same month, something tells me that they want to make I'm thinking a mid-sized car, because the Charger is a huge 3-row SUV sized car, and everyone's been complaining about the Charger being too big. So something tells me that Dodge is going to try to pivot to make a more, maybe a more Mustang pony car size car, and go and actually make the Barracuda the base version of it, and then use the Cuda trim as maybe a SRT version of the Barracuda. Now, I don't know if it was luck or fate or whatever, but I literally looked last night and I just saw that the Barracuda moved forward, and now it's in the hands of an examiner, I guess, to make sure there's any, issues with the actual trademark stuff. The Cuda name is still, as from what I can see based on the website, says I've been sent to an examiner for them to check out the trademark stuff. So for right now, the Barracuda one looks more forward of them getting it actually approved than the Cuda one, but we just had to wait and see. Like, I hope both of them goes through, because if both of them do go through, I noticed something I've seen a lot of trademarks of Dodge trying to apply for, Stellantis trying to apply for it, and it gets turned down. But I hope that now, this particular case, they actually went forward and try to get this Class 12 trademark for both names, and they're both specifically for land vehicles. Neither one of these vehicles say anything about concept vehicles, so they're not gonna make a concept Cuda car or a concept Barracuda car. These names are for actual production vehicles. Now, I know I've kind of had to read up on these trademarks and stuff. I had to have AI kind of help me understand this crap, but these names right here, once they get approved, they are really ready for production vehicles. So I'm just fingers crossed that we see either Barracuda or Cuda get approved, like one or the other. Like maybe that's what Dodge is gonna do or Stellantis is gonna do. They're gonna apply for both of them for land vehicles, for passenger vehicles, whatever. And if one of them gets blocked, at least they got the other one. Hopefully both of them don't get blocked, but hopefully, fingers crossed, both of them go through and they can use it as a entirely separate car. Barracuda for a non-SRT variant for the base car, and then Cuda for maybe the SRT version of the high performance model. So I hope that is the case, and I'm hoping this does go through because I would love to see a Dodge SRT Cuda. Like, I think that would be just an awesome nameplate to bring back. It's an iconic name. I just hope that if it's going to be a mid-sized car, that, I mean, if it does have a Hurricane engine in there, okay, maybe that's fine for the Barracuda version. But if there's going to be an SRT version of the Cuda, they got to put a 426 in there because that's one of the most popular and one of the most highly sought after vehicles, especially like, you know, things with like 10 convertible 426 Hemi Cudas that was made and stuff. And those cars go for like millions of dollars. I would love to see them make a new modern version of a 426 Cuda. Hell, if they make a convertible version of that, a mid-sized car, oh, I'd definitely be down for that all day long. But I'm just so excited that we can finally maybe potentially see a SRT Cuda or Barracuda name sometime in hopefully the near future and stuff. Cause Dodge is working a lot of stuff in the background and stuff. Now, I've been getting kind of little hints and clues here and there. And I just showed you guys they had a fish logo on the wall. They had this Charger concept vehicle. They had like Cuda-inspired stripes on the wall and stuff. Now we got these actual patent filings, or not patent filings, but trademark filings for the Cuda and Barracuda name. I think we're going to see a Cuda vehicle, and I hope we're going to see one sooner rather than later. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited that we could be seeing a Barracuda-Cuda combination? Or would you rather see the Challenger come back? Me, I already have a Challenger. The Challenger had its day. It was legendary and stuff. But I think it's time to give different names to these vehicles, especially if they make a Cuda smaller than a Challenger and stuff. I would have no problem seeing a SRT Cuda, but that's just me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think it's going to work? Do you guys think it's going to have a Hurricane engine in there or a Hemi engine inside of a Barracuda and Cuda combination? Do you think this car going to be about the same size of a Mustang? And will it dominate vehicles like the ZR1 when it finally comes out? But like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And until the next time, I am out.